We are live, by the way.
No.
Hey everyone, we're doing something we normally don't do, which is an impromptu live, just because we have some important updates I wanted to share with everybody right away. So we'll just wait a couple more seconds before we get started. If you don't know, I'm joined with Gloria Lopez, my longtime head paralegal, and she was an office manager. And now we have some really good news for you guys to share. First, Naif Mubarak in downtown Orlando with Mubarak Law. And we wanted to announce to you all that the travel ban for those who are entering from outside the United States is going to be lifted. So for those who have been waiting for their family members to come visit, if they are vaccinated and have proper visas and documentation, the travel ban has been lifted. Besides those who are being reunited with their families, this is great news for just Central Florida because we rely so heavily on tourism. So with the travel ban being lifted on November 8th, we hope that it's going to kind of really help out our Central Florida and Florida businesses for that. So that's what I wanted to come on Facebook right away and share that information for you. And of course, as we progress with more information, as this was just announced a few hours ago, we promise to bring that to you here. Now, I already introduced Ms. Gloria Lopez, who has been working with me for over almost 9.5 years. And we have been working on a case that's called a U visa case for probably almost 5 years. Or more.
6 years.
6 years. We've been working on this case for 6 years. Yes. A U visa is when somebody is a victim of a crime and they provide information to law enforcement against the crime. It helps, can allow them to get the right to remain in the U.S. and for work authorization. So as Gloria mentioned, we've been working on this case for over 6 years. And this individual has been in the United States for more than 25 years without status. She came to us in 2014 and didn't think she had any options. After we interviewed her, after we did some research, we believed she qualified for the U visa. We reached out to the police officers or that department from an incident that occurred 15 or plus years before, and they agreed to sign it. Now, Gloria, I have to say, has gone above and beyond for this individual just because her story is so heartbreaking, the individual's story, and Gloria wanted to do everything possible. You know, Gloria, a lot of these U visa cases are difficult to deal with just the facts. Why was this case more difficult than normal?
Well, in especially this case, our client doesn't have paperwork, documentation, passport. She only has a copy of her birth certificate. The FOIA never brought or never provided us with a copy of the passport.
Any proof of her IDs.
So at some point of the process, the agency, USCIS, asked us for medical examination for immigration.
Right.
Other form to process a waiver, and we didn't have any documentation to go to a doctor office and
she needed to get an exam by a doctor. The doctors refused to give the exam because she doesn't have an ID. She doesn't have an ID because she was a victim of extreme domestic violence where the abuser took all her documents. So what did we do in this situation? So how did you kind of help resolve this, Gloria?
Well, we tried to ask other doctor as possible legally to get the medical examination with the paperwork that we have.
With the copies and the documents.
Copies and birth certificate. And unfortunately, the doctor accept the conditions, and we got the medical examination. So we complete the request for evidence to the agency.
And sometimes when somebody has been in such a violent relationship for so long, they are sometimes find themselves in bad situations. So the U visa can forgive people who have been arrested or convicted of certain crimes. But this, this poor individual has U.S. citizen children, has no passport because she can't get a passport because we don't have original birth certificate. So we've been stuck in limbo. Well, last week, after working on this case for 6 years, we received the approval notice. And when I tell you, I could hear Gloria screaming next door. It just really feels really good that we worked so hard on this. And Gloria, I just want you to share how this case meant to you, and we're going to do it in Spanish for any of our Spanish viewers. And again, I do have a couple other updates for you all too.
Bueno, este caso nos llena de satisfacción, no solamente por haberlo ganado como para la firma, sino en especial porque le está dando una oportunidad de vida, de calidad de vida a uno de nuestros clientes que fue víctima de abuso, que ha estado aquí por muchísimos años, más de 20 años, 30 años, sin documentación. Lamentablemente, por toda la situación que vivió como víctima de abuso, perdió sus documentos, pasaportes, etcétera. Y en el proceso nos pidieron algunos documentos como exámenes médicos, etcétera, que necesitaban de esos documentos, pasaportes, etcétera. Afortunadamente conseguimos una buena opción con un doctor que nos pudo hacer el examen legalmente con lo que teníamos y completamos el proceso, y después de 6 años en el proceso de una visa U logramos que no nos aprobaran, y estamos muy contentos, muy felices de que esta persona por fin pueda tener una identificación y sentir que tiene un valor en la sociedad para poder continuar con su vida.
I mean, imagine somebody being stuck on hold for 20 plus years without being able to work or have a driver's license, and it's finally over. And, I want to share, yesterday, we had a case at the immigration court where that client had a bad attorney from before, and then they ended up having a deportation order and an ankle monitor, and it was just a disaster. And we finally won his case yesterday, fixing all the mistakes of the previous lawyer. And now, as of yesterday, he's a permanent resident. I posted about that story, a picture of me and the clients, on my Instagram. If you want to check it out, please do. We, have just been really doing a lot of great things lately, and it's a good reminder for me, and I think for Gloria, that all the hard work sometimes is definitely worth it. So I can't thank you guys enough for joining us. I know it was not really noticed. I do want to say that, again, travel ban November 8th for those who are vaccinated with visas. So let's open back up Central Florida in the United States and get the country moving. And then also we had a couple of personal injury settlements. And I just want to say this, Kelly, in one of our cases, was telling the client to, hey, get us the medical records. We think we can get you more money. And, the client was being a little bit hesitant because she wanted this to end. But we, eventually convinced her after a few months, and we had an original offer. But, Kelly found something in the records, and now we've already received an offer for more money on that case. So it's really important you listen to your doctors, you listen to your lawyers. We are here to help you. And yes, it can be a long process, but it's critical that you follow the advice of your lawyer or your case manager and never give up, right? Because we never gave up on this case. And the case with Gloria for U visa, yesterday's case from the immigration court. So we feel very blessed here that we're helping people today. And we want to wish everybody a happy Friday. And we will try to be here soon with more updates. Please follow us on YouTube or Instagram, and we hope to see you guys soon. I just want to say, hey to Muhammad, it's good to see you. You always join us, and I hope you're doing well. And also, happy birthday to my mom. It's on Sunday. So, imawad, inshallah, meet sana. Love you, Mom, and love all of you guys, and hope we can keep doing good work. And thanks for your continued support. Thank you, Gloria.
Bye.
I told Gloria she has a special place in heaven for the work that she did on this case.
Amén, amén, amén.
So we'll see you guys here soon.
Feliz fin de semana. Bye.
Bye-bye.